Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up. Got a special video I want to share with you and a great story behind it. But first, let's take a look at our weather, brought to us by Drew Potter and the hard-working crew at Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Don't forget to run those toys by this week if you get an opportunity, and we'll get them over to those schools soon. So run by there right across the community center in downtown Southport. Thank you, Drew, and all you folks for doing this. The river readings, before I get to river readings, I didn't get them done today, so I promise you I'll have them tomorrow. High today is going to be 60, low 45. Water temperatures, we do have that. It dropped one more degree at the end of the period down to 64 degrees, 64.4, but we'll call it 64. Like I said, and that, of course, the river readings are brought to us by Panama City Coca-Cola, so we'll try to get those tomorrow. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We do have that. Looking at today, December 12th, what a great tide all week long, folks. This is really strong stuff right here. And we're looking at the low this morning at 7:05 and high later on today at 8:25. The wind now have a little bit of a factor, northeast about 8 to 10. So good tidal flow, and we'll talk about the rivers tomorrow. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I want to talk to you a minute. You know, as Christmas approaches, the end of the year is coming on, and you always, if you're like me, you sort of at times have a feeling of nostalgia, and you sort of sit back and you have to reflect on the year, what things have happened, the good things, the bad things, and I always think about the different, the great times we had, and some sad times, and always sad times, you lose some friends. And seems like the older I get, it seems like the more friends I lose, and I know you're talking about it, and especially, you have different situations. But I've got a video coming up. I'm leading into it, so I want to share this with you. A young man I got to know back in the '70s was a fine athlete. A young man named Joy Farrell. Joy was in our class of '79. I had him in football and baseball, and he was a heck of a punter. He could sky. I mean, he would go sky high. Auburn came down. Auburn wanted him bad, but he could fly. I mean, his fastball was something else, and he was a great high school athlete. Originally from Taylor County, so he knew a lot about fishing and all kinds of stuff. I really thought the world of him. Got drafted in high school in number 24 in the 24th round by Pittsburgh, so he didn't sign. Went to college, then got drafted by the Boston Red Sox in the 5th round. So, and then he came back home and played some ball and all, and came back home and started a family, married Lisa Smith, and they had a son, a daughter named Katie, and a son named Cody. But anyway, George is just a heck of a guy. I'd run into him over the years, and we didn't see each other a lot, but when we saw each other, we coach, and we did a big old hug, and I said, "You still got your fastball?" And he said, "It's not quite as fast." But anyway, that kind of relationship. Well, a while back, we got together a fishing trip. He and Bill Shields were high school buddies. Bill played college basketball, and here Joy played pro football, and pro baseball. So, and I'd play some college ball. So we just had this neat. We got together and talked a lot. So, and his son, Cody, was in my outdoor class, and Cody, right now, today, Cody is just a great young man, and Katie was a sweetheart, his daughter. I mean, just wonderful kids. Cody actually works in Governor DeSantis' office. I'm talking about the inner office. When I was in Tallahassee last year, Cody came out of the governor's office and gave me a big hug. So, and Katie, and Lisa, this is dedicated to you, this show today. So what happened? We got together. Let's go fly fishing, and let's go. So we didn't put it off. We just went. So in one boat is Bill Allen and myself. In the other boat is Bill Shields and Cody. And this little 12-minute video, we just had a grand time. But little did I know that'll be really the last outdoor trip I would ever be on with Joy Farrell. Joy passed away in June, and the services were just so many, just wonderful, and just a great guy, and I thought the world of Joy Farrell. So we're going to watch this video, and what I want you to get out of it as next year comes on, don't put off those fishing trips or those outdoor trips, or don't put off going to see a friend. Do it. Okay, so we're gonna run this video. Now I'll come back and I got a few pictures we can show you, but on behalf of Lisa and Katie and Cody, here you go. All right, folks, it's Sunday afternoon in the Bill Mobile. All the fishing rods up here. Bill Allen and I are headed for one of our favorite spots down the road. All right, we will City Limits. Bill, we're gonna get there in time to do it?
We're gonna be perfect timing. It's about 2:45. We're gonna meet our buddy Bill Shields and Joey Farrell.
All right.
Is gonna be fishing with him today. So they're up here at the Dixie Dandy waiting on us.
Okay.
At the meeting spot in Weewalk.
All right. End of the road. There's the big river. It's down at about 0.1.
Beautiful Choctaw.
Joey!
Hey.
Joey Farrell, Bill Shields.
Yep, we will be fishing today on the lower Choctawhatchee River.
Okay, I just showed Gaskin Park. Joey, how you doing, young man?
I'm doing great. How you
nobody,
doing
Good to
today?
see you.
Nobody believes anything I say when I tell them where I've been since Lindsay ripped me a new one.
We were talking about that. Fellas, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, Bill.
On the cameraman.
The cameraman's ready.
I think he parked in Weewalk.
All right. We want to get a good, safe spot. Joey Farrell, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, folks, get on the way. Got Joey and Bill over in that boat. Got Bill up here in the bow running trolling motor. First thing we'll notice what we call dead bodies. That's the husk of these mayflies over there. So we're gonna take a look. Beautiful up here. I tell him, Bill, I miss the river. Don't get over here enough. I grew up on the river.
I'm bass fishing.
All right, Bill got a nice little bass right here. Hold him up there, Bill. Look at that bass.
Happy Mall.
Ah, Bill and Joy. Y'all catch one while I got the camera on, fellas.
We trying.
Oh, my editor won't have to work as hard.
Are you in any water over there?
What kind of question is that? I'm in a boat.
I know. Well, there ain't no water.
All right.
Another monster.
Got another monster up here. Folks, a beautiful afternoon. There you go. Beautiful afternoon. Got a little bit more breeze than we wanted. You can see the trees up here. These stumps are older than we are, Bill. Now that's more the size right there, Bill.
That's kind of what we're looking for right there.
Nice fish.
He hit it good.
All right. I'm back here tying a knot. Bill's tearing them up here.
You got to get in the water.
That's a nice one, buddy.
You got to get in the water.
Nice one. All right, watch the fly land over there, folks. There it is right there. There you go, nothing to it.
Not as big as the others.
They hit it fast, didn't
They're in here on all these dead bodies.
they? All right, see. You can see the flies.
We'll circle this thing a time or two, I promise you that.
Yeah. You look down the water, folks, you can see what they call the husk or the shells. I'll try to find one in a minute. But you see it back in there? They're feeding in there. This is the mayfly hatch. All right, folks, you can see them flying around. It's all up in this tree. All right, folks, here's one I got. Look at that, Bill. Bill just pulled his in. We just saw them. This tree over here. We just saw the wind blow and some flies fell out of it. I said, Bill, that's a good spot. And both of us caught a nice fish out of there. I can see him up in there. All right. at all the shells. All right, folks, one of these mayflies is lit on my pants. Can y'all see him right here? There he is, right there. I need to put him in a fly. Bill, we stuck right now. What we gonna do, Bill? All right, there you go. We've been so busy catching fish, we hadn't had a chance to look. We just heard at the weather. Well, look, we just heard a rumble of thunder. Look at that, Bill.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh, gone it. Guys aren't looking too good.
Back that way a little bit.
I think the weatherman missed this one. It is beautiful up here. Where's our fishing buddies?
Now they wandered around up here somewhere.
I don't see them.
They're down there.
Okay. Nice cast, right there by the stump. We've got a lot of little bites. That's a pretty spot up in there. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down. I think I see a fish over there.
I bet you when this fast fly goes through, they gonna turn on.
I've seen it both ways.
Hey, one of the best fly fishing trips I ever had in my life. Just was up on the dead down like that. Just sitting there and it finally quit raining and kept hearing it sound. Is that water? Please? Oh man, that's a fish right there.
Hour and hour out, now what, there and a half. And we had come out, and I mean, just like that. We had a thunderstorm come up, and it rained for like 10 or 15 minutes like pouring it out of a boot. We didn't catch another fish.
All right, folks, we decided we're gonna hide under the bridge, get some shelter under here, and see what this rain's gonna do.
But I got some in there in case I run out, you know.
You know, I love getting mentored by the old fellas. Is it still raining out there?
It's raining. We went in there and see it's still raining.
Oh, okay.
It's raining.
You going?
Yeah, I'm going. I just want to be.
We're just trying to get a head start on the guys.
It's gonna rain over there. It's raining hard over there. All right, we waited the rain out and headed back out. All right, maybe the wind will lay a little bit.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're up here today with the infamous Coach Winston Chester.
So give us some play-by-play, Joy.
Panhandle Outdoors.
We're here with Joy Farrell, Bill Shields, Bill Allen. World famous fly fisherman.
Well, I thought that was you, Coach.
No, you guys.
I know that.
See.
They say famous or infamous?
Infamous.
I think they're famous.
Hang with me just a bit.
We'll show y'all how to
Right
catch
there, I'm
fish.
gonna show you how to catch fish.
All right. Y'all don't beat us to the spot. Bill Shields, Joy Farrell, two of Moses' finest athletes in the 70s.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
serious.
that was it.
Top of the line athletes.
Older I
Pro
get,
baseball,
The older I get, the better I was.
college basketball, pro baseball.
course, the 70s wasn't real good for money.
We're not talking about a record now.
What we do best is talk. And we enjoy doing that.
Oh, look at here. Right on cue.
Just hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Right on cue.
I'm telling you what.
He's hung on a stump.
Yeah, that's a stump.
Nice one. Look at there.
Oh, son.
Look at them, both of them bowed up.
It's on, boys. It's on. Look at that fish right there. Now, that's a fine brim.
Look at there. Shore and bill. Double header. I don't know if you can see those mayflies on this tree right here.
Covered it.
All right, folks, we made it back safely to the boat landing. That's always a big deal with this crew. Ain't that right, Bill? we made it back safely. We didn't tear them up, man. We got a mess of fish. Bill, a little slow at times, wasn't it?
Yeah, I tell you, it was, I don't know what happened. Then after that little bit of weather come through, they just shut down.
I think the weather sort of messed them up, too.
Yeah, pretty windy this afternoon, but you know, hey, he's sitting at the house.
Ain't that the truth? That's pretty fish.
That's about it.
All right. Fly fishing at Mayfly Hatch in Weewall. Well, Bill, Joy, and Bill. Enjoyed it, fellas.
Yeah, it was great. It was fun. It was
It
fun.
was a hatch, but it wasn't any fish.
We had a nice hatch. Okay, well, welcome back. Let's take a look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers, looking at 10:21 to 12:21, and then later 10:51 to 12:51. Here's a picture of Joy Farrell. I just want to show you, this is the daughter, Katie Jo McDaniel, posted, my precious daddy, Joy Farrell, passed away earlier tonight. We were able to be with him in his final moments, and I'll always be thankful for that. If you knew him, you loved him. It was who he was, one of the good ones, absolute treasure. So we're glad to be able to do that, and hope you got to enjoy that video. So let's move on to some other things now. We've got all kinds of things going on. I mentioned last week, I didn't get to show you the details on it, but we mentioned that shark attack in the Bahamas where this lady lost her life. So here's a picture, I pulled it up, and it was a Boston woman. She was paddleboarding near Bahama Resort, and you can see the boat there, tells you what it is, and she was killed in a shark attack. And I read the details on it, and basically, 44-year-old American visiting the Bahamas from Boston. She was paddleboarding near a beach, and it goes on to say the victim, along with a male relative, was right behind the resort back there, and she goes on then and talks about she had trauma to the right side of the body. Obviously, the shark hit there and all. She died a little bit later in the hospital. And then right here in the middle, they said the incident comes days after a woman was killed in an apparent shark attack at a Mexican resort. A woman was found dead by emergency services at the scene in some Mexican municipality. I can't pronounce it. So anyway, so just wanted to share that with you. Now I got this. This was cool. I got this. Alan Courtney sent this to me. He said I ran across these photos, and I can't remember if I showed you these a long time ago or not. I believe back in 2000, up at Carter's Track, up there at Carter's in Washington County, I ran across this old boat that had been under the water for many years. These tags were still in the boat, and one more from 1949. Take care, Alan. And we're going to get out and come back on the show. But here's the old bow right here. Is that not cool? And that's a beautiful area up there. And this was back in a good while back. But anyway, you had to have a tag on them. Here's a tag, metal tag, and I'll try to read it to you. Game and Freshwater Fish Commission, it's GFC back then, boat for hire. Expires when? June the 30th, 1950. Okay, so that was, they got it in 1949, but they had to have a tag on it. Here's the other tag for the year, for the next couple of years. That was 1953. So that was cool stuff right there. Just wanted to share that. You know, Alan Courtney used to come on the show a lot. We're talking about bass fishing. Like for Alan to get back on because he's such a prolific bass fisherman, and he puts together around the tournament trail. And so we'll try to get Alan to come back on. Also, this picture here I wanted to show you last week. I had a little video of it. I couldn't pull it up, but this is a flounder. You know how a flounder has eyes on both sides? Okay, and the underside is white. This is the same flounder on both sides. They call it, you're not seeing double. Now, it's hard to describe, but okay, I'm gonna show you, this is the eye side. Okay, you see you have two eyes. If you see them right there in the center of the screen, and then at the top, there's the two eyes. Well, you flip it over, the other side should be white. This is what you call the blind side of the flounder. No eyes, but look at that. You just don't see that. They just, this was right here a couple of weeks ago, they posted this, and it was on the FWC, I believe, pulled it up from their website or something, you know, from some group of people that knew what they're talking about. So both sides of that flounder, in fact, the video showed a guy showing one side and then flipping it over, and I've never seen it and never heard much about it. So anyway, all kind of cool stuff. I want to talk about, moving on pretty fast and all, I want to talk about the duck migration going on, because it's a big time of the year for that. I've been checking, you know, Ducks Unlimited, their site and all, but I haven't been able to put up a lot of activity, so that's why I really haven't shared it. So next couple of days, I'll try to get some stuff going on ducks. Tomorrow, we're going to have Bill and Donna Allen. They're going to show one of the little fishing trips they've been on recently, so that's going to be interesting to watch. So we've got to run out of time, got to get off here. So thank you all so much for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Do something good today for your fellow man. Enjoy the outdoors, take care of it, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.